What's going on, guys? Welcome to another horror review edition. Today we will be going over one of my personal favorite horror movies ever. I'm a big fan of the cheesy slasher genre, and for today I ended up wanting to review Sleepaway Camp 2, Unhappy Campers. This one was made in 1988. This is the first edition with Pamela Springsteen as Angela, who's the main the main killer in the whole series. I really did like this one because the first one was more serious. It was more of a just a slasher vibe, which was cool, and it also had a really big plot twist at the end for its time period. So for it to be the way that it went and then go this direction where they went more of like a comedy, cheesy slasher, not generic, but what you would think of when you think of like a slasher camp kind of movie, really was good to me. I really enjoyed it. Pretty much where it leaves off is in one, Angela gets taken away and brought to a psych ward. Fast forward through about 5 years, Angela's back now at a campsite with a new last name, and now she's a camp counselor herself. Now, the thing with Angela is she is a very judgmental person, and she loves camp. So if she feels that you are, in a way, disrespecting the camp, then she's going to kill you. She's going to figure out a way to axe you down. And that's something that I really did enjoy about this movie as well. It's only an hour and 20 minutes, so it's perfect right at my mark. I could even go a little bit longer, to be honest, with this movie, because it was like I said, it's just a good, entertaining movie. If you want a movie where you just want to just not have to think, just go enjoy some people getting murdered in multiple different ways, all to you. This is the movie for you. So an hour and 20 minutes, and it's one of those ones where there's a kill, it seems like, every other minute, with 18 kills, and you get some really unique kills as well in it. You get two sisters set on fire. You get a power drill taken out in a car. There's some old school homage to older horror movies. Freddy's glove gets put into play. Leatherface's look with the chainsaw gets put into play. There are multiple different things. One of the more unique ones is one of the people gets drowned in an outhouse. And that one was one of the more disgusting but more creative kills, because you just don't think of that kind of stuff when you're looking at a horror movie. You got some typical stabbing ones. You got decapitation. You got people getting killed with battery acid. People getting hung. People getting their body parts chopped off. It is a old school movie to its core. Like I said, this was made in 1988, so you're looking at that 80s horror slasher vibe, which is personally, I would say, my favorite as well, because that was, to me, the golden time for horror movies. But yeah, so definitely check this one out. Like I said, the movie starts out with Angela, and she's a camp counselor, and she ends up being friends with one of the people there that she thinks is pure. But along the way, every single person that is there besides that one individual gets her mad. So she sets them all up little by little. One scene alone is in the middle. They're doing campfire tales halfway through the movie, and she sets them up there. One person later on in the movie, she sets up like she's a guy trying to hook up with this girl, so she gets that person alone in an abandoned cabin, where we find out at the end of the movie that's where she's actually stashing all of her bodies. She almost made this weird, almost like no, maybe Norman Bates like vibe, where you go in and you just got dead bodies around you, and she's got them all propped up. She's got some in some in just the corner. She's got some sitting in chairs. It's a very creepy vibe, but it's also humorous because it's not really a movie that's meant to be taken serious. It's more for the carnage and more for the gore and the slasher mentality, which is something that I really, really did like about this movie, being a slasher fan that I am. So I definitely give it a 5 out of 5. I think that this is a movie that you need to check out if you want to watch old school horror slasher. 1 is good, 2 is good, 3 is even good. Just don't watch the 4th one. That's a whole different story for a whole nother day. And then they made another one in the 2000s. That one was okay, but definitely check it out. That's my recommendation for the day. Peace.